Hey, weight loss. You're in. Hey, nice. How are you doing? I wish you a Merry Christmas. Ah, shit, my screen capture is not yet adjusted correctly, and here I am. Let's keep fingers crossed that it works now. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So again, I have this weird effect that I don't see your comments on my joint screen. Let me check that briefly. Yeah, okay, however. So. Here we are on Twitch. Yep, okay, alright, guys. Yeah, weight loss. How was your evening? Are you. What's your no? I hope that's not disappointment, but I guess it is, right? I guess you are a bit disappointed that I'm not streaming U-Boat. If you're still there. Maybe you just logged off. Yeah, weight loss. Would have been nice to have a little chat with you, but yeah, guy, I guess you're a bit pissed off that I'm not streaming U-Boat, are you? Yeah, sorry for that, but yeah, tomorrow night. It's U-Boat night again. Just wanted to have a smooth, relaxed little DayZ run. By the way, what do we have? The pistol for mag. The sawn off. Nice. And SK. Wow, yeah, we do have pretty nice weaponry, I would say. But what about, we have a bit of drink, that's fine. Yeah, I think our equipment doesn't look too bad. So we're restarting in 15 minutes. Yeah, however. Yeah, come. There was a little lag actually. There is another one. Another Z. Oh shit. The guy did it. I'm cold, by the way. Just see. matches? Well, I'm gonna check later. Oh yeah, my gear is wet, so let's get into the safety of one of these rooms. Close the door and start to wring my gear. Right. Some unknown food can. Gonna pick that up. Let's get in here. Oh, what is this? Loads of stuff flying around here. Any ammo in the BK? No, it's not. Oh, nice. That's welcome. And sorry guys, allow me to be AFK just for 1 minute. Yeah, back again. This stream is actually pretty spontaneous. So I wasn't sure if I would stream at all tonight, and then I wanted to do a little bit of armor reforger, but yeah, it just didn't work. I couldn't log in, and I spent something like 1.5, maybe 2 hours with trying to fix that, trying to tweak around with a lot of parameters, and finally it seemed, it turned out, it became more and more probable that it was not a problem of me, not a local problem, but some problem with the servers being down and maybe everybody being on Christmas holidays. Not to fix it. At Bohemia. Yeah, however, so after having been pointlessly meddling around with Armor Reforger, I decided to still do just a bit of a stream, maybe an hour or something. And yeah, I actually also thought about doing a U-boat run, but then I made up my mind that it would just not be worthwhile to have such a short run. It'll be just an hour or something, so enjoying the autumn atmosphere here of the beautiful Deer Isle. So now, come on, let's wring the stuff. Let's get our gear dry. Yeah, trousers. So it's a week ago that I played on that server and with this live here. So I don't quite recall, but obviously it was raining. Ushanka is also wet and my trousers obviously need some repair. Yeah, we are playing on DayZero. The beautiful map of DayZero, which is so great for exploration in the wilderness. We can't ring the boots, so now we are back to white in terms of temperature. We can open that one. Do we have a can opener? Let's open the can with the sickle and hope that we don't spill too much. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, the unknown foot can. Never have more than 3 bites of the unknown foot can, or you would actually get sick and vomit. Now we have the sick symbol, but hopefully it will vanish any minute because we just had 3 bits at a time. What we could do I have... no. Hey, come on, fingers crossed that the sickness symbol is gonna vanish. Anything here? Nope. An apple. Nice. Apples are always welcome, even if they are dried. There is a zombie right behind that tree. Yeah. Is this worthwhile? Shabby hoodie. No, I think my leather jacket thing is much better. But let's check the toilet. You often find good stuff in there, useful stuff. Like ammo box, 44 Magnum. Well, let's pick it up. Don't have the proper gun for that, but yeah, you never know what you find. Minutes till server restart, and there we find some dog food can. That's great. 1, 2, 3. Let's use all the resources that we can get. I pretty much like the sawn off. We have 5 racks disinfected, and with this I could disinfect more. And I do have a map, so not too bad what I have with me in terms of equipment. By the way, guys, you are completely anonymous. I just see the number of watches going up, and yeah, just watch silently if you like to, but rest assured that you could that you could make a little streamer like me even more happy if you give me just a hi or thumbs up in the chat or follow. That don't feel pushed. Just watch if you want to watch. That was rather close. Players around. Definitely. Wow. That was really not too far away. Well, but I'm also armed. So let's have the Zagorski chocolate bar. It's not much, but it is a bit of food. Oh, okay. Server restart. What is it? Yeah, 2:20 local time, so we can carry on a bit. Let's just wait for a few minutes until the server restarts and then get back onto the server. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock on the server, and yeah, the server is not very crowded. So it's quite some surprise that we hear this gunfire so close on this enormously large map. Yeah, but that's how it is. Okay, it says the server is still offline. And there we go. Yeah, this is a Christmas stream, so let's be peaceful. Yeah, as I usually am. My principle on DayZ is that I always try to get in contact with people. I would never shoot someone from a bush, snipe him from behind with a headshot. Oh, that fuck, that scared me. That scared the shit out of me. But that's just after the restart. All doors are being reset to a new position, to a new random position. Yeah, but that did give me a little scare. Yeah, come on, let's check these houses here. If I run into a player, I'm well equipped. But yeah, that was what I just wanted to tell. Yeah. The DayZ community is not as bad as it is said to be. And in the past I had wonderful team-ups, random team-ups with people who were not just about to shoot me in the back as soon as I turned around. But of course you run into these kind of people. You do a lot. So if you play like me, like, well, really trying to communicate with people, yeah, you run a high risk of getting killed. But the reward is pretty high. I really love this. If I think back these opportunities, when I had a random team up, spending something like several hours with the guy you just met by chance. I don't like that. Really don't. I always check this because this is the place where I usually do inventory management. Okay. $380. Best insulation. Come on. Think I would like to stick to the rider's jacket, don't I? Yeah. Okay, a mag for the Makarov. Badly damaged ski mask, I don't need that. Worn rider's jacket, mine is also worn. So I think I would like to stick to my rider's jacket. Loads of zombies over there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down there, motorbike helmet, nope, not quite what I want to have. Problem with the motorbike helmet is this. Nice. That's disinfectant stuff. I mean, you can clean water with that. Yeah, the biker helmet actually mutes your voice, so it really hampers communication. That's why I never wear it. Let's first see that the front door is closed. No. Okay, a step vest. Very good. But yeah, I have to abandon the chest holster. But that's just fine. By the way, do I have any means to repair damaged stuff? No, not really. Not really. At the moment. Ammo. Okay, some weird ammo. Let's pick it up, but we can drop it if we need the inventory space. You never find anything in here. You do. Amazing. Wow, so many different rounds, but yeah, that's life. Gloves? No, I already have much better gloves. A pouch, but no, I'm perfectly happy with my hunting backpack. I just need some Zoin kit to repair my cargo pants. Yeah, that's weird. So no any decent gun to be found up here. Hi. Just saw the number of watchers going up. Don't feel observed, please. It's perfectly fine if you just watch anonymously and lurk. But allow me to mention that as a small, tiny streamer, you always make my life a bit more happy if you give me some feedback in the chat, if you post a hi, give me a follow, however you like. Don't feel pushed. Just watch if you just want to watch. And lurk. Yeah, this was really not worthwhile, I would say. Nothing much to loot in there in the police station. Nothing much more in here. Oh, there is. Wow. Dog food can. Great. That's wonderful. Ooh, what do we have there? Pretty much of a gun. Cold, and there is even 2 rounds in it. 45. Do I have any 45 rounds? But still, a nice gun. Ah, but just 2 rounds. That's not much. And I don't have the space to put it up, by the way. I'm relatively sure that it doesn't work, but let's just try duct tape. Ah, nice. Yeah, tape is just the all-round Swiss Army knife for every opportunity. Great. So we have the cargo pants repaired. Do I want to have the blood collection kit? I think there is some stuff that I could drop. Chlorine tablets is fine, but the codeine pills I don't need. Do I really want to carry the working gloves around with me? Nope. Okay, can we load these rounds into the mag? Also saves us a little bit of inventory space. So I hope the quality of the stream is alright, because I had been meddling around a bit with my settings. And finally, while you stream, you never see your results. Pristine hip pack. I have a pristine hip pack. Nice. A sickle in much better shape than the one that I have. Let's replace it. Okay, 1 zombie and 2 scarecrows. Come on, let's carry on. Yeah, too bad that we don't have a water container, a bottle. Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember which ammo I have loaded into the double barrel, if it's slugs or buckshot. Hey. Nothing as if it were looted. Which it maybe is. Okay, nice peacoat, I quite like it, but I think the leather jacket, which I'm wearing right now, is better. Always first secure the second entrance to the building. Nice. Some salty sticks. By the way, I do have... I thought I had some salty pretzels with me, but obviously my son, being at my computer at the afternoon, has eaten them up, obviously. Any ammo in this one? No. I think I'm gonna stick to the sawn off. I quite like that one. Because I can put it into my rider's jacket just like that. Sorry guys, allow me to be AFK just for another 60 seconds. Never forget to eat. The unknown food can bite by bite. Okay, starts raining. Yeah, can't be helped. Let's carry on. I would like to continue northwest, although at the moment it's a bit tricky to find out where northwest actually is, as long as we don't see the sun. Yeah, right, there was a hospital. Very good. Yeah, how would you call this? It's not really a hospital, it's a... looks a bit like a field hospital. And there we have a Mosin. A carabine. 8mm Mauser. Nah. But still, let's check if there is ammo in it. Nope. Yeah, come on, let's drop that gun. Wouldn't make sense to carry that around. What do we have here? Yeah, there has been a guy around. We had been hearing the gunshots, so it's pretty high probability that he has been around and looting the place. Nice, tetracycline. That's the most important medicine in the game. It's the antibiotics, actually. Antibiotics that you need if you get something like blood poisoning. Okay. So that was a bit disturbing because I heard something and I just couldn't tell whether it was in real life or in the game. Charcoal, well, charcoal tablets, they do help if you eat something wrong, but hey, come on. Hey, Arvasser. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Probably not. Yeah, nice to have you in. Good evening. How are you? Well, around here it's evening, or actually beyond evening. I don't know what time you have. I did dispronounce it, right? I guess, but when you say yes you did, you mean yes I did mispronounce it. Sorry. Yeah, how was your Christmas? Or I don't know in which time zone you actually are around here. It's approaching 3 o'clock in the morning and Christmas, well, here in Germany, the main celebration and yeah, the handing over of all the gifts is actually on the 24th. Ah, okay, yeah, all right. So, not too far away, maybe even the same time zone, right? So here it's 10 to 3 in the morning. I don't know, maybe you are 1 hour ahead. Not quite sure. Okay, no, so I thought EST would be Estonia, but then I am completely wrong with that. So help me, what is EST? Yeah, if you don't want to tell, it's perfectly... okay. So EST is... Let me see. So it is... Eastern... okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, then I see. So it's something like... Should be Eastern time, 6 hours time difference. Yeah, it's 6 hours, right? And yeah, it's a pleasure to have you in. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, I think you do it different, right? In Germany, you might have guessed from my accent that I'm from Germany. we actually have all that celebration and handing over of the gifts on the eve of Christmas. So we used to do it on the 24th of December, I think. And you do it in the morning, right? So you are still just ahead of it, I guess. And I just recognized that my clothing is getting wet. So let's wring it. Okay, nice. That's amazing. So, which generation actually? I mean, your parents from Germany and Czech, or grandparents or grandparents? Ring all that stuff. Your grandma, yeah, okay, all right. That's amazing. Hey, yippee up! Nice to have you in. So I think all of you US guys, you are not yet in the celebration, right? So your celebration of Christmas just starts tomorrow, I guess. Hey, Arvasar. Thank you very much for the follow. That's great. Yeah, yippee up. My day was wonderful. So actually I was doing a lot of kitchen stuff. So preparing our dinner tonight and preparing our dinner for tomorrow. Or lunch. Probably it's gonna be lunch. We are not yet planned, but and so in the afternoon, in the evening, yeah, we went to church. That's what we used to do. So at 5 o'clock or something, we went to church with the family, and yeah, then went back. And yeah, then it was all about the gifts, and yeah, we had a nice little evening playing some games. And yeah, they were even cardboard games, not computer games actually. And now the family is to bed, and I still have a few minutes left to spare to be online. Yeah, your big party starts tomorrow, right? Yeah, you can't ring the gloves and you can't ring the boots. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I was already thinking about that a few streams ago. And my impression is maybe that the Germans, or say the German speaking culture, are the only guys who actually do that already in the evening, right? So I was always curious, like, I mean, the British, I'm pretty sure that they are doing it on the 25th, and all the Scandinavian guys, I think they also do it on the 25th in the morning. And I'm only not sure about the French. But it pretty much looks like that everybody's gonna do it different to us. Or to say we do it different in contrast to all the rest of the world. Okay, that's good. If we find a Mosin, we would have some rounds for it. Or what about for the SKS? It has. Is it with the mag? No, the SKS has an internal mag, and it's loaded with. I think it is loaded with. It doesn't say in the text, but I'm pretty sure that it's loaded with these. Yeah, I've been playing it since a while. Let me check briefly. Not to tell any nonsense. Yeah, DayZ is actually the game in my inventory that I've been playing the most, and if I look at it, it's 2000 and almost 700 hours. I have to admit. So this is the time that I've dumped into that game. Did I check that one already? I think I did, right? Yeah, I'm playing it since more than 10 years, since it, yeah, when it still was the mod actually. It started as an Arma 2 mod, and back then I was fascinated, just saw some YouTube videos about the game. And that was actually the reason why I did buy Arma 2, because I wanted to play this game, this mod of Dane Rocket Hall was his name, right? The inventor of DayZ, actually. Yeah, 600 hours, that's still quite a bit. Okay, yeah. Hey, that's nice to hear. So your dad is also, yeah, a guy of good taste in terms of computer games. wet again. Let's get in there. No, weather is really improving, I would say. Okay, Dusty. Yeah, I have to admit that I'm not playing Fortnite. Somehow not quite my thing. Although I can well understand the fascination of the game. Yeah, DayZ is actually a bit more quiet. It might now and then become pretty unquiet, but generally it's more like, yeah, you do have a lot of relaxing time, a lot of hiking actually. This. Some people tend to call that game a hiking simulator, which I quite like. Yeah, I actually changed the server. Yeah, that bad. Yeah. No, I'm on another server right now, so I reloaded another game, and I'm not playing the festive bad. Yeah, actually, I don't know, why didn't I do that? Probably the server was in a bad time, like when I want to start a game and the server is something like in the evening or in the late afternoon, I usually don't start on that server because, yeah, I might have mentioned it before that I just don't like to play at night time. TF2? Tell me please. What is it the abbreviation for? Help me please. What is TF2? Maybe if you say it, I would be surprised that I didn't recognize it, but okay, no, I'm not surprised. I don't know that game. I haven't played it ever, and to be honest, don't quite know what it is about. What is it like? Ah, nice. Some food and some ammo. Let's have some more of the 1, 2, 3. That unknown food can. You should never have more than 3 bites at a time, or you would regret it. Come on, let's have a little bit of lunch. I don't know what time it is. It might be just after lunchtime in the game. 2 o'clock, something like that would be my guess. An apple, dried apple. My equipment is not too bad, actually. Okay, interesting. Never saw anything about that one. I heard the name, but I would have put it into a completely different genre, to be honest. Should I check that military tower? Gloves. One padded gloves. One padded gloves. Why not switch them? Because these are dry. Hey, not wet, just cold. Great to have you in. Merry Christmas for you as well. How are you doing? How was your afternoon, evening? Hey, quite a lot of people dropping into the stream right now. And that was just the time when I thought it would be reasonable to go to bed. It's 3 o'clock around here, 3 o'clock in the morning. But when there are so many people joining, dropping in, I can't just quit, can I? So let's ring our gear. The sun is shining by now, that's great. And we should get warm again. Yeah, arrow up. Oh yeah, it's a military base there, but that tower is new. In the past there was no tower. Wow, trap ahead, high insulation, but it's not best insulation. It's damaged, okay. But I don't have any means to repair it. That's cool. Hey, come on. Can I repair it with the duct tape? Hey, thank you very much. Oh, that's wonderful feedback. Would I do it like... Nah, no. Come on. I stick to the Ushanka. Now I wasted one set of duct tape. Yeah, however, things happen. Hey, not wet, just cold. That's so great. Ooh, what's that? What is this? There is a heli going down somewhere. Can we figure out where? As I said, this is new. In the past, there was no such tower when I went here. I don't see any zombie. That's weird. In this place you really should find some zombies. Oh, okay. That's for the Heckler and Core MP5. They are not allowed to name it like that for IP reasons. Best in... Ooh. That doesn't look too bad. Patrol pants, best insulation. And my cargo pants are high insulation, so let's swap. Very nice. And there we are. Yeah, I don't know, let's see. Usually I don't quite like to look like, yeah, being military, but this one is the better camo maybe, and the better protection from cold. Handheld transceiver. Let's get that. It's turned off, which is all right at the moment. Nothing. Really nothing up here. Okay, guys. Take a look at my character. I'll be AFK just for 60 seconds. Yeah, okay, yep. So, have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed in, yeah, not right now, but maybe in half an hour or something. I should also turn in. So, I wish you a, yeah, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas for tomorrow, and see you then. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of streaming tomorrow just as well. All right, very good. We are still alive. Yeah, some are right. So, Yeah, I usually should have something like 8 hours of sleep. I don't always get them, but that's at least my goal. I think anything below something like 8 hours of sleep on long-term average is, yeah, not pretty good for your health. Yeah. I think I heard something down there. Yes. There is a zombie somewhere. There is a zombie approaching me. Hey guy, you scared me. 1, 2, 3. That guy really gave me the creeps. Nice. Some multivitamin tablets, that's good. All doors closed. That's also kind of suspicious. Alright. What's this? A plague mask. Hey, come on. Yeah, I don't want to scare other people. Sometimes find something useful up here. And we get a bit of an overview. Oh, wow. A scorpion. It's damaged, okay, but nice. Let's empty that mag and put it into the other one. It does have a suppressor. Amazing. rounds. Up to 20 rounds. Yeah, okay, so let's get the rounds in. Okay. Now we could put it there. Yeah, I'm just carrying around with me too much stuff, too much weapons, actually. So maybe I should drop that pistol, the 45, because I only have 2 rounds for it. But let's do a little bit of inventory management. Come on, let's disinfect this one. And then drop that bottle. Yeah. And the charcoal tablets. No, we don't need charcoal tablets, do we? All right, so have fun. Yeah, watching other people stream a game always is inspiration to do it yourself, right? Yeah, let's eat something as long as our stomach can take it. Mm. Mm. The military one. Oh fuck. He gave me a hit. So I think, let me check. Yeah, the vest got damaged. Do we have any means to repair it? Nope. We haven't. Nice, some crisps. Can we eat them again? Yes, we can. Yeah, this server has a pretty nice loadout, so it's a pity that there are not so many people playing on it. What did we have there? Let's drop the mag and combine the rounds. Okay, it's damaged, so it is quite some probability to get a gun jam. Ooh, there is a heli crash up there, and we do have a silenced gun, so that's the perfect conditions to actually go for the heli crash. Take 1, 2, 3. And what about the condition of the baseball bat? It's just only worn still. So we have that silenced submachine gun. What is this? All these guys around. It's damaged. Yeah, that heli crash is pretty prominent up there. So there might be other guys going for that one. Yeah, but I have to get to bed anyway. Oh wow, this is exactly what I need. Let's repair the scorpion. Beautiful. Any other guns that need some repair? the pistol suppressor. Let's give it some repair just as well. That's, oh well, how lucky am I that I ran into that zombie. This one is pristine. What about the one? Pristine. Damaged. Let's repair that mag. This one is pristine. Okay, so I think we are fine with that. I'm gonna drop that gun cleaning kit. It gave us quite some great service. Be back in a minute. Okay, so we can be curious about the Haley crash site. It was somewhere up there, wasn't it? Let's hope it doesn't despawn. There might be actually. Might have been despawning. Yeah, there it is still. There will be quite a few zombies. Yeah, see how consistent that is. There is the crescent of the moon close to the sun. Let's just hope that there is no other player around. Let's just do this little cheating and... Okay, there are a few guys on the server. So what I do here is not without risk. Okay. There. Bleeding. Must be more. There must be more around. That's pretty unusual to have them lying around like that. What is this? What weird gun is this? Oh, whoa, whoa. Ah, well, come on. Poor. Okay, we've got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. And we've got that one. Quite a few backups. Defender vest, bulletproof vest. Do I have any means to repair it? Nope. camouflage helmet. That's much better. But that scope. No. No use for any of these. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. That was tough. That was quite some zombies going after us. And I think this is a perfect time to call it a day and say good night, guys. It was a pleasure to have you in. And yeah, I have to turn in finally. So, see you guys.